Hi, thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
Of course, of
I've been
course.
5 episodes. I wish they had sent more. I really liked it. To start off though, why don't you talk about what was it about the character that made you want to do it, or about the project that made you want to be a part of it?
Um, I just think it's very different from any show that I've seen in a very long time. I feel like it has a very like crime detective aspect to it, but it also has a nice like family and kind of like warming, heartwarming aspect that I think a lot of people will like kind of find a character to relate to. And so I thought it was super different and I was very excited to work on it. Yeah.
So how do you connect to her? What do you find, I guess, in common between the two of you that you have an easy time connecting with?
I mean, I think we're both kind of bit of like bratty teenagers, and I think that we're both kind of trying to find our way as teenagers kind of through life. We definitely have a bit of differences like through our kind of past and our childhoods that I have to kind of tap into, but I think we can all kind of relate to being a teenager and kind of trying to figure out that life.
Yeah, that was the next thing I was going to ask you. Talk about the difficulties in connecting to the part of her that isn't like you. How did you do that? I don't know if what was your prep like for that, I guess, to tap into that?
Yeah, I think it's kind of just like dramatic imagination because my character Ava has a much different past and childhood than I have had, coming from being raised by only her mom and having two younger siblings who are her half siblings who have a different dad than her, and having a stepdad and kind of navigating not knowing who her own dad is. I just kind of try to put myself into that situation, think of like how I would feel in that situation, or try to take situations that my friends have been in and what they've told me about experiencing those different things. And I try to use a mix of that to play my character.
That's fair. Is there anything outside of the character that you had any difficulty with? Just the role in general?
Um, Not really, no. I think she's a very complex character, and I was super excited to kind of tap into that and play her. I like that she wasn't like too similar to me, because I like to play, a variety of characters.
That's fair. Talk about working with Caitlin.
Caitlin is incredible. She it has such like a nurturing and kind of like guiding role, I think. She is very motherly, like on and off set, and I just appreciate that so much. She makes the set such a safe and comfortable environment to be in. And she's an incredible actress and makes scenes so easy to do with her. She's such a like incredible scene partner to play off of.
Have you learned anything from her, like acting wise, that's helped you? Because you're obviously still not done a whole lot, but you're building your resume. So did she teach you anything you've learned from her?
Yeah, I've learned so much from her. She has such amazing comedic timing that I'm trying to study and pick up on. And she also is very involved, like off camera as much as she is on camera. And like, so all the behind the scenes stuff that she does, it's like incredible. And she really is such a talented actress.
Now, your character finds out, I think it's the end of episode 2. I was just trying to figure it out and not mix it up.
Yeah.
But finds out overhears about her real father and that maybe her mother was telling the truth, that kind of thing. Are they going to, and I don't know if you can already tell me, but are they going to discuss that? I mean, is there anything coming up where maybe they'll talk a bit more about it? Because I know right now she's sort of reluctant to delve into that because she's still kind of hurt and everything.
Yes, I don't want to spoil too much, but throughout the season, we do kind of get to figure out a little bit more of what happened to Ava's dad. And Ava does have more like vulnerable and emotional conversations with her mother, about it. So,
Is there anything else that you're allowed to tell me aside from that that's not about that?
um, I there's a big episode coming up in a few weeks, episode 7. It's going to be a really, really strong episode. I think it'll be nice to see my character is outside of the home environment and kind of steps into the precinct.
Oh.
And it's a different episode than we've had before, but it's going to be a very nice one.
Do they have, I assume they have like real police too. Now, not that you would necessarily need it for your character, but I'm assuming that they have real police and stuff on set to talk to. Did you talk to anybody from that world?
Yes, yes. Filming episode 7, the one that's going to air in a few weeks, we did kind of talk to some actual police officers that were on set. And yeah, everyone on set makes everything look so real and natural. And it's like, it's great. It's amazing to see.
Okay. Do you have a favorite scene that you can tease without, even if it's something that's already aired, just some, what's been kind of your favorite with
Well,
that
my
will something?
Yeah, I love there's a scene that's going to air in this next episode, episode 5. It's a scene between me and Caitlin, and we have this very nice like mother-daughter bonding moment and kind of like this little like pillow fight. It's this really nice like scene, and we're very just like happy, and I it's a nice like bonding moment that I love a lot. So I'm excited for everyone else to see it.
What would you, if it were up to you, what would you like to see for your character? What do you want to know or just want to see happen just out of curiosity? If you were writing it.
Yeah, I would kind of like to tap more into her childhood. And so we can know a little bit more about how she was raised, like not having her dad all these years, and then like kind of figure out why the way she is like the way that she is. And then, yeah, I'd love to hopefully find her dad at some point. I think that would be great for her. So hopefully, fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
hopefully. Probably going to take a little bit though. That's kind of the
Yeah,
main mystery
yeah.
of the show. How has your life changed since you've been on this show? Like, have you anything altered? Just do you feel different now that you've done this for?
It, it's definitely gotten a lot busier. I still am, I'm a senior in high school, so I've been trying to balance both worlds of, school, and I'm also a cheerleader. And so all of that stuff, all the senior activities and the football games and pep rallies and homecoming and all that, but also, interviews and meetings and filming. It's been a lot to balance, but I'm trying my best. And I think I've been doing a pretty good job so far.
Do you have any other projects coming up though? Although I don't know, maybe your next thing is college, so maybe you don't. What?
I've been auditioning on some stuff, and hopefully we get a season 2 of the show. So I'll be working on that hopefully soon.
All right. Do you have what's like your dream role though outside of this that you, if you could pick anything, either a type of role or specific role, whatever?
My dream role, well, my favorite actress is Natalie Portman, and it has always been my dream to be in a movie with her. So any movie with Natalie Portman, I would be like the happiest girl in the whole world. So yes, hope that's my biggest dream is to star in a movie with Natalie Portman.
That's fair. But do you have, is there like a character you'd love to play or a type of character that you'd love to play?
I'd love to maybe play like a superhero role, like Wonder Woman or something along those lines. I think that would be really, really cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I tend to get superhero or Marvel a lot. That's why
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
yeah. Are you ever interested in like writing or directing or working behind the scenes? I know you
Yeah, I
haven't had
like
a lot of time yet, but in the future, are you interested in that?
being on the show and kind of seeing everything that goes on behind the scenes. The writers on this show are very inclusive of like the actors' opinions, and I think it's really cool. Like being in the writers' room and seeing the board and all the stuff that they have. I think it'd be so cool to be in that room one day writing or producing whatever it is. Yeah, it's they're also talented, and I would love to step into the behind the scenes world one day.
You say they're inclusive of your opinions. Is this a show where you have to stick really strictly to the script? I know different shows are different, or are they kind of open with that?
They're pretty open with us and kind of allowing us to change things here and there. If there's a specific line that they want us to say, they'll kind of tell us, but we usually kind of all talk, like whoever's in the scene will kind of talk and figure out if we want to change certain things and talk to the director about it. And they're usually pretty like cool and open with us doing that.
Okay, great. The only other thing I was going to ask, I know this isn't exactly a comedy show, but it is really funny at times. Do you
Yeah.
guys have like ever break and have a hard time not laughing while you're filming and kind of get off track in that sense?
I mean, yeah, because Caitlin is like so funny. And so sometimes in scenes when she kind of like improvs little stuff like in here and there, it gets a little difficult not to like break and laugh. Yeah, but we all have a blast as like an entire cast. The set is so much fun.
You have like a favorite memory? Not of a scene, but just, of this experience.
My favorite memory, honestly, I feel like my favorite memory is filming the pilot. We were all stuck in a hotel in Vancouver for 5 weeks. And so we were only like with each other, and that was like a nice bonding moment to kind of get the show started. And we all have such great chemistry, honestly, since day one. And so yeah, filming in Vancouver was such a fun memory.
Seems like a fun cast. All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. I really did enjoy it. It's a fun show. It's nice
Oh,
that it's not super, super dark either, which is a
yeah.
nice change. A lot of the cop type shows are, so.
Yes. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks. So have a good rest of your day.
You as well. Thank you.